Hello everybody, Pgmod Gaming. Welcome back to a brand new video on Criminal Case. Now, last I left off, we got through case number 33 on stream. I know I've been streaming a lot of these cases as of recently, but because there's going to be a big storm in my area, I can't stream without this going off, and I cannot afford to let that happen. So actually, before I begin, I just want to make sure that my game is still running. Give me one sec, guys. Alright, seems to me that everything is running properly. Alright, so with all that being said, we're gonna head straight into case number 34, Dead Man Running. Alright, seems like the death of a football player. And we're back, folks. The Grimsborough Quails are facing the Wapeka Armadillos today in one of the toughest games this football season. Go Quails! This game is particularly decisive. The winning team will have a real shot at the end of the season ball. Oh, here he is, Grim College's star quarterback, Troy Takaguchi. First down for the Quails, and they're off. Wait, Takaguchi hasn't passed the ball. He's running straight for the end zone. Oh, come on, Takaguchi, you're the best! I can't believe it. I can't believe what I'm seeing. 40 yards, 30. Takaguchi is actually getting close. Look at him go. Come on, you can do it. The Armadillos are all around him, rushing to catch him before the touchdown. But wait, no! Troy Takaguchi has fallen only 5 yards from the line. Ah, no! He isn't getting up. Nobody even touched him. The referees are calling a timeout. Medics are rushing to Takaguchi. What's going on here? PG, the crowd is going wild. Let's go down to the field. We need to make sure everyone is safe. Oh, man. The stadium has been evacuated, PG. Regrettably, we have confirmation that Troy Takaguchi is dead. Ah, nah, bro. This is unbelievable. Someone of Troy's stamina and bulk? Some foul play is at work here. Let's gather some clues on the football field, PG. Sure. Let's go to the scene and let's investigate the scene. Holy shit, bruh. This is definitely our victim, alright. Holy shit. Oh man, poor guy. Sneaky cat. I don't know why that's there. X is barge. Mouth geared. Gas mask! It's gas mask. This is terrible. Takaguchi was a hero for the students of Grimsborough University. He was too young to die. And have you seen his arm? It's completely swollen, about as wide around as a honey-baked ham. This can't be natural. Let's send Takaguchi's body over to Nathan. Hopefully he'll be able to explain everything. And in the meantime, we should have a look at the mouth guard you picked up next to the body. Whoever dropped it must have witnessed Troy's fall firsthand. We should also go talk to Franklin Caldwell. He's the Grimsborough Quails' coach. He may have valuable info about our victim. Alrighty then. Oh no. Poor Troy. Yep, died of a heart attack during a football game. Damn, man, that sucks. And well, PG, one thing is clear. Troy Takaguchi's death on that football field was definitely not natural. No kidding. I didn't think a human arm could ever get this big. Yes, that got me curious too, especially when I noticed a needle mark on Troy's arm. So I had a look at his medical file. Your victim was a type 1 diabetic. He injected himself with insulin daily. Except today, there was a secret ingredient on top of the insulin. A massive dose of... How the fuck do I pronounce that? I'm gonna try and attempt to pronounce that. Erythropoietin, also known as EPO. EPO? You mean doping hormones? Yes, but I'm positive Troy didn't know about the EPO. The tests are clear he'd never taken EPO before, with good reason. You see, EPO and insulin don't mix. The injection created a blood clot, which traveled through the victim's arm up to his heart, and the resulting heart attack was fatal. So our victim was killed by EPO. That's a bit ironic for a professional sportsman, don't you think, PG? Oh, man. Yeah, that sucks, man. Poor Troy. Got doped and he didn't even know he got doped. Okay, let's see here. What sort of evidence have we got here? Bingo! Boom. Booyakasha! Boom, baby. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna check again just to see that I am recording this still. Alright, folks, I'm back. Okay, just had to double check just to make sure. Perfect as always, PG. The DNA you collected from the mouthguard you found next to the victim will tell us exactly who it belongs to. Let's give this DNA to Gray straight away. And what do we got here, buddy? You almost never send me DNA, PG. I feel like I should do a little celebration. Very funny. So did you find the owner of the mouthguard PG found next to our victim's body? Of course I did. Football players all have files, so recruiters can easily check that their records are clean. The mouthguard belongs to Thomas Bodecker. Thomas Bodecker? Wait, he's the quarterback of the Wapaka football team. They're the Quails' rival team, and Troy was playing against him on the field today. Let's go talk to him, PG. But before I do, I must get some more stars, so I will be right back. And I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. I have gotten some more stars, so we are going to talk to, first of all, let's talk to Coach Caldwell. This is such a mess. This is my quarterback at the height of the football season? Things couldn't get any worse. Coach, I understand this is bad for the team, but shouldn't the death of a player be more important than the loss of a football season? You'll have to excuse me, Captain PG. We all have our own way of dealing with grief. Of course, I'm deeply saddened about Troy's death. No man this young and so full of promise should have to die. Is there anything wrong with Troy? Anything that could explain what happened to him? Not that I know of. I don't think he did much besides training for the games. Entering the major leagues was his dream. He put everything into it. Now, if you'll excuse me, Captain PG, I've got a team of traumatized players to get back to. I know Coach Caldwell sounds pretty harsh, but he's a great coach, PG. He's always had his players' best interests at heart, and it's paid off. Now, our victim was a football player, but he was a student at Grimsborough University. First and foremost, you're right. The football players are all housed in the same dorm to enhance team building. Let's go check our victim's room out. I'm gonna hope that this pans out for me. Ooh. Alright, man. Let's go investigate this room real quick. So I always got it. Okay, let's see. Playing cards, a guitar, laundry baskets. TV, a webcam, and it's a laptop. And there we go, man. Yeah, ouchie wawa. An overloaded laundry basket, a staple of every student's room. If you want to have a look at it, you better plug your nose, PG. And I see you found the victim's laptop. Let's boot it up and see what we find. I hope we find some juicy information on it, you know what I mean? Sorry. Person part 2. Quarterback, Darmadillos. So you found my mouth guard next to Takaguchi's body. That's because I was hard on his heels after he managed to slip by my entire team.
He had more speed and energy than humanly possible, but something was obviously wrong. His arm was bulging like crazy. I rushed to him once he fell, but it was pretty obvious he wasn't going to make it. I don't think I'll ever forget the look on his face. You and Troy were rival quarterbacks. I'm guessing the antagonism between you two must have been pretty high. Having such a rival fall dead right during the biggest match of the season must have been like a blessing for you. Yeah, right. As if I would ever risk my career just to get rid of another player. I know what I'm worth. I could have crushed Troy without cheating. Listen, man, I have respect for Takaguchi. He was my only equal. Killing him? Where would be the glory in that? He does have a point. He does have a point. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, boom. Yeah, here we go. This football jersey obviously can't belong to our victim. The name isn't the right one. How did it end up in Takaguchi's dorm room? The jersey's owner, Chad Baker, is also a member of the Grimsborough Quails. Or to be more precise, he's a reserve quarterback. Takaguchi has been the star quarterback, always coming into play at key moments for the team. Which means Baker has spent a lot of time sitting on a bench. Right, PG. Being left on the sidelines for so long, that could drive a guy to extremes. Let's go have a talk with Chad. Rightio, buckaroo. Let's also have a look at this computer. Troy's laptop is asking for a password. Hold on, PG, I got this one. No, don't worry, just let me do my thing. A, B, C, D. No, okay, how about 1, 2, 3, 4? Damn it. Okay, I am now officially fed up with this thing. PG, could you please have a go at cracking the password of this laptop, please? Washwa. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, H8F. Okay. You know, let's say that's, 6GJ, and then let's go ZLP. Woo, boom! First try, baby! Our victim's laptop had an extremely secure password, but you cracked it in an instant, PG. How do you do it, seriously? Let's send this laptop to the lab. I'm sure Alex will be happy to retrieve all the relevant data for us. And let's also talk to Chad. Well, duh, of course you're gonna find one of my jerseys in Troy's room. We were roommates. And they were roommates. Sorry. Oh, so you must have been pretty close. Nah, we were just buddies or anything. We weren't best buddies or anything. Coach just thought it'd be good for us two to bunk together. Takaguchi was always ahead of you, wasn't he? You're a substitute quarterback, and he was getting all the glory. This must have been pretty frustrating. Rivalry's part of the game, bruh. Don't you go seeing anything weird about that? Me and Troy always put the team first. But his tragic death means you'll finally be able to play quarterback in the big games. Nice opportunity to finally shine. Ooh, an LOL chicken! Let's examine this, shall we? The victim's laptop is a pretty boring bundle of information, unless you love football. Nothing illegal that I could see, no threatening messages in his mailbox. The most noteworthy things, the photo albums. There are a lot of pictures of your victim hanging out with Madison Springer. At parties, on picnics, after matches. Madison? You're talking about the head of the PSI Sigma Gamma sorority. Yep, she's also the leader of the Quails cheerleaders, ain't that fitting? Cheerleader and the quarterback. How deliciously cliche. Let's go have a talk with Miss Madison, PG. Nice, but before I do, I must go back, and I must get some more stars. So I will be right back.
Alright guys, I am back. I have gotten all these stars officially. Now we are ready to talk to Madison Springer.
Thank God, we met this chick before.
Hello, Madison. We were wondering if you could tell us more about all the pictures we have found of you and Troy Takaguchi. Oh my god, it's pretty obvious, isn't it, Captain PG? Troy and I were, like, dating. We're really sorry for your loss, Madison. Have you and Troy been dating long? About, like, 6 months, bro, I guess. We hooked up after the last match of the season last year, but I didn't see much of him during the summer. With him, it was always football before everything else. He spent his days training to be the best, and look where it's led him, bro. Like, oh my god. Worst of all, we were supposed to get to the prominent ball together. Like, oh my god. We would have looked so dashing, and now I'm dateless. Oh my god, nobody's gonna date a dateless person. And this is what's bothering you the most? I'm sorry, Captain PG. I'm still under the shock of it all. Like, Troy was like, he was a nice guy. I'll really miss him. Like, oh my god. PG, I've got good news. You remember the needle mark I found in your victim's arm? Well, I had a closer look at it. The area was a bit reddish, which didn't make sense. After all, your victim was used to injecting himself with insulin daily. Turns out, Troy's skin got red because of traces of capsaicin, the substance that makes chili peppers so deliciously spicy. Obviously, he was allergic to it. Which can only mean the killer left capsaicin on the syringe when they handled it, which means your killer eats spicy food. Spicy! Captain PG, sorry to interrupt, but something has happened at the university. Oh, Ramirez, calm down. What's going on? I need to catch my breath. Woo! The university just called for you. There's been a break-in. Break-in? We want to break in to the school. What would be so important about the school that you would need to break the fucking? Let's go investigate. Captain PG, the university's just called. There's been a break-in in the infirmary. A break-in? In the infirmary? What are the odds of such a thing to happen right after a student dies of an EPO injection? Troy only intended to inject himself with his daily insulin dose, but the killer added a lethal dose of EPO to the insulin. And where would Troy keep his medication? But in the university's infirmary, of course. Let's go there, PG. The infirmary is that way, according to the university's map. They put it near the football field because that's where students get injured the most. Oh, hey look, PG. Chad Baker's training on the football field. I can't believe he's back in the field so soon after his teammate's death. Maybe we should go have a chat with him once we've had a look at the infirmary. What do you think? Sure, buddy. Whatever you say, pal. Let me make sure I'm still recording real quick. Give me a sec. Alright, man. I am still recording. So let's go to the infirmary. To the infirmary. I love going to the infirmary. Well, the infirmary lock was clearly forced, PG. Let's have a look around. Look at this mess. I wonder if the burglar found what they were looking for. It was a burglary. It was a burglary. And what do we got here? We got a syringe. We got a syringe. No smoking. The weed. Oh my gosh, brother, the weed. The who's, the refrail, the huave. Oh me, oh my, bro, I am tired. Yeah. A used syringe? PG, that's exactly what we're looking for. This could have been used for insulin injections. Which means Troy, our diabetic victim, might have used it, and his killer too. Let's send this to the lab immediately. I also wonder what's in the infirmary fridge. Maybe we should have a look at it. In the summer night, let the moonlight ride. Sorry. Chad Baker, what's going on, bro? Back in the field already, Chad? You're not wasting any time, are you? I've been sitting on that bloody bench for months, bro. Of course I'm on the field. I'll have to train my ass off to be in shape for the next match. Don't you go looking at me like that, Copper. I deserve that break. It's not like Troy was a perfect angel anyway. Just because he was famous, he treated everyone like crap, girlfriend included. Man, if I was dating a girl like Madison, you're damn sure I'd treat her right. That girl is sweet like sugar and hot like chili peppers. I love me some spice, if you know what I mean. Oh, so you didn't just want Troy's position on the field, did you? You also wanted the girl. You know, Chad, you can still confess, get a reduced sentence. Yeah, right, I didn't kill Troy. Now I've got to keep focused and get back to practice. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Alright, bruh. Whatever you say, bruh. Syringe. Damn, PG, the syringe you found in the infirmary is Troy Takaguchi's last insulin syringe. More precisely, the syringe is the one the killer used to administer EPO to Troy without his knowledge. But that's not all. Found traces of some type of hydration sports drink on the syringe plunger. Wait, how do we know those were left by the killer, not by Troy? Glad you asked. The traces were left on the underside of the plunger's tip. The killer would have pulled it with his fingers to withdraw the EPO from the vial. The victim, on the other hand, would only need to push on the top of the plunger to inject himself with the syringe's contents. Whoa, that's pretty clever, Nathan. So our killer had some kind of sports drink before touching that syringe. There are still a lot of blank spots in the investigation, PG. Hey, I know. While Chad Baker is still taking his time at football practice, let's go have another look at the dorm room he shared with the victim. Are you in, PG? Absolutely, brother. I think I'm only going to do 2 chapters for this one because I am pretty tired. Boom, boom, boom. What do we got here, bro? What do we got here? Something good, bro. Ooh, EP. Oh, brother. I can't believe you found a bottle of EPO inside the infirmary fridge, PG. Surely this can't be part of the regular prescriptions. What's more, there was only one single vial. We'd better ask the university nurse, Miss Karama Breen, about this. You're right. We also should take a closer look at the vial's label. I wonder what this black smudge is. Sorry, I was trying to do the Yoshi thing, bro. You guys know. You guys know. You guys know the freaking Yoshi thing, bro. Hey, Yoshi. What do we got here, bro? What do we got here? Oh, zoink, Scooby. Oh, what's the Scooby do? Coming after you. Gonna solve that mystery. See you, Scooby do. Coming after you. What's the Scooby do? Oh my god, bro, we're so good. Great, let's send the sample to analysis. I bet this will answer some questions about the EPO bottle you found in the infirmary fridge. Oh, what's the Scooby do? Coming after you. Gotta solve that mystery. See you, Scooby do. Traveling back to you. What's the Scooby do? Thank you so much for investigating the break-in my infirmary, Captain PG. I know how busy you must be. This spring, Captain PG found a bottle of EPO in your infirmary's fridge. Do you usually store such products? No, of course not. I only have the basics, and whatever the students need on prescription. Some hormones, sure, but EPO definitely isn't part of the list. Pretty much the strongest thing I store here is my extra spicy hell sauce, and that's just for personal use. So you're telling us the burglar actually left something behind? Obviously, nothing's missing from my stocks. I'm used to stuff disappearing, but this I've never heard of. Never had before. Wait, do you mean your infirmary was burglarized before? Why didn't you report the theft? I assumed it had been one of the kids on the football team looking for a little boost. I didn't want them to get into trouble. Look, we all know doping is wrong, but I'd rather have the kids steal drugs from the infirmary than get God knows what on the black market. For someone who knows doping is wrong, Nurse Breen sure doesn't seem reminded that much. You're right, PG. We better keep an eye on her. I mean, I guess you're trying to do a good thing by making sure that they don't get no illegal stuff off the black market, but still, bro. That EPO vial you recovered from the infirmary was a great find, PG. The sample you gathered on the label is a mixture of paraffin wax, petroleum jelly, and black pigment. In short, black makeup. Football players wear it to reduce sun glare, and the supporters often wear it as a show of solidarity. So this means that the killer left the makeup behind when they spiked Troy's syringe? Exactly. Thanks to that vial you found, PG, I can tell you that your killer wears black makeup. But our victim, Troy, wasn't wearing any black makeup. How come that is? No, okay, I'm not gonna question it. Sorry. Palpapers. Palpapers. Alright, let's see. We got a smartphone, messenger bag. I didn't mean to press it. What the fuck, bro? Trash bag. And this swing shot. Yeah, I'm so good at this game, man. I know students are often careless with their stuff, but look at this cell phone. Did Chad and Troy use it as a football? This looks beyond repair, but I've said that in the past, and you've proven me wrong every time, PG. And this pile of papers looks like it'd be worth a look too, don't you think? Sure, sir, sure. Sorry, I can't help sing. Bada bing, bada mother freaking boom, bro. Boom, yeah! Oh my god, man. Man, this phone is hunky-dory, bro. What the fuck is this shit? It never ceases to amaze me, PG. The smartphone you found in Troy's room is completely functional again. It's also really pink. My super sleuthing senses tell me this phone doesn't belong to either of our roommates. Rats, the phone's data is encrypted. We're gonna need Alex's input if we want to get ahead with this lead. Let's have him analyze it. Ooh. And Bodecker versus Takaguchi, bro. Sports Weekly! And the sports magazine you found in that pile of papers is one of the most influential in sports, PG. The cover is really eye-catching. Bodecker versus Takaguchi, the rivalry that's got us excited for this college football season. Let's see what the article says. Page 34. While both are being considered for selection, Takaguchi is rumored to have a strong lead this season. This means Bodecker was in danger of being passed up for selection by his rival Troy Takaguchi, who also happens to be the victim. Amid allegations of steroid use, Bodecker, in spite of his great record, doping, well, I think Thomas, the Armadillo's quarterback, might need a good talking to about those allegations, don't you think, PG? I think so too, brother. Okay, but first, let's look at this smartphone. Let's look at the smartphone. The smartphone you found in the victim's dorm room is Madison's. The encryption protocol is on it was weak, so that didn't take long. What did take a while was browsing through Madison's photo library. She and her friends take a lot of pictures. Damn, bro. Worthy of note for you, there's a picture of her out clubbing where she's seen pouring huge amounts of hot sauce in her Bloody Mary. Also, she's received text messages from her friends informing her that Troy Takaguchi was messing around. Troy was cheating on her? We need to talk to Madison as soon as possible. PG? I never cheat, bro. I never. And Troy, you think I dope myself all because you read it in some cheap rag? Come on, Captain PG. I work hard to be fit like this, and I'm proud of it. There's no pride in taking steroids. It's illegal, it's cheating, and it's low. It's everything I stand against. These rumors got spread around because it's the easiest way to destroy an honest player's career. If you're gonna play just to cheat, that's no longer a sport you're playing, it's just make-believe. The most illegal thing I ever did was showing up to a Quail's pre-game cookout and stealing a couple hot wings. All in good fun though, they had a great southern style hot sauce that they prepared the wings with. Not for the faint of heart, let me tell you. Dude seems like an honest, genuine man. Very honest, genuine football player, and I respect that. But Madison. Ooh, Madison. Madison's in the middle of cheer practice, but she looks about ready to take a break. PG, shall we? Madison, you were Wait, is that a sports drink you're drinking? Well, it'd be a shame not to, bro. They're free. Symbol Sports Drinks has a sponsoring partnership with the Quail, bro. Why, is that suspicious, Captain? Most of the players drank these, including Chad. Might be happy to know I've seen Nurse Breen knock back a few bottles, too. That's very helpful, thank you. Now, Madison, you wanted to break up with Troy, is that right? Oh, so you know about that then? Well, yeah. When I realized that lying schmuck was cheating on me, I told him it was over, bro. And you know what? He had the gall to get mad at me, as if his sleeping around had been all my fault. But anyway, that's all over now. I just want to move on and let Troy rest in peace, bro. Like, oh my god. Hey, Captain PG, can I have a word with you, please? We're kind of in the middle of a criminal investigation, Mr. Caldwell. This better be important. But it is. It's about Karima Breen. Nurse Breen, the woman in charge of the university's infirmary? The very same. The thing is, Nurse Breen's got a criminal record. What? Alright. And unfortunately, I am going to end it there because I am getting tired. I'm getting tired today. And plus, storms are about to come in, and I don't want to risk this game going down in the middle of all of that, so yeah, it's better that I don't play this game until I know that the storm has passed and I know my power won't go out, so yeah. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. Or not stream. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Sorry, I'm so used to streaming. Yeah, thank you guys for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and do all the things because you guys are so freaking amazing. I love you guys so much. You guys mean the world to me. I really do mean that. And yeah, if you guys want to see more of this game, and if you guys want to figure out who in the world killed quarterback Troy Takaguchi, let me know down in the comments below. Oh yeah, baby. Anyway, with all that being said, everyone, remember, stay safe, be good people, and until next time, my good friends, bye-bye.